How do you speak of President's range in the recent past?
Well, I would advise him. He's still a friend of mine. I advise him. Poor.
He says that he's willing to bring everyone on board. Have you
Willing anybody? But I gave you how to bring everybody on board. That was a formula by Raila Odinga.
Have they approached
the
you to
Raila
bring you on
Odinga
board?
formula was call a national convention. Bring everybody there. Have a conversation. Then, in fact, I can tell you for a fact, before the 4 ODM guys went, Raila and I had a discussion at Karen Blixen, where I listened to a conversation, all right? And he was telling William, listen, you take your half cabinet, because they had dissolved the cabinet, okay? Take your half cabinet, let the rest of us now go into a national convention. We give you our nominees. But William Ruto snookered Raila. He did not wait for that convention. He got these people one by one, Joho, Wandai, Oparanya, and who is the other one?
But Raila Odinga was aware.
Of course he was aware.
Have you been approached by the Kenya Kwanza government
You see, that is
to ensure
completely
that
immaterial.
it's people?
You know, that's immaterial.
I would like also to hear, and Kenyans would like to.
That have been approached.
Yes, I
they
think
know.
your people to approach.
My people?
Yes, to be part of the
These
government.
are Kenyans.
Yes, they are Kenyans. Either way, they are leaders.
By the way, I must tell you this.
Yes.
When they come to those things, appointments under Public Service Commission, right, like principal secretaries, they should not bring tribalism. Any qualified Kenyan, whether it's Masai, Mkamba, Mturukana, Mukalenjin, should be interviewed for that, because these are jobs under the public service. But if they say, Wiper, bring Mutu, our appointed permanent secretary, cabinet I can understand. But those other public service jobs, that's how the French system worked. When during General de Gaulle's thing after the French Revolution, that what kept France going was the civil service. Now, if you politicize the civil service as they're trying to do, then you will have to face the consequences.
You say there is range. Are we likely, there was range, and everyone knows with the Gen Z protests, with the current state of affairs, are we likely to go back there, and now that you are the opposition leader, de facto opposition leader?
You see, if we don't have IEBC, I've told you this, and it's blaming the victim, right? We are going to tell them, if there's no IEBC, for sure, Kenyans will go to the streets. Already we're in breach of the Constitution. And we had given William Ruto the formula under NADCO on how to, because there should be boundaries review after every 12 years. Now we put it to, I think, 15 or 14 years. Now we would be, if they had passed the NADCO report as it was, with the numbers they had, which they used to impeach Gachagua, they should have used those numbers to implement the NADCO report. The country would not be in breach as we speak, Liz.